As bluelock continues with the PSG match, we finally get to see Kaiser's initial backstory and we learn a lot more about him. As we continue in the game of PSG and Munchen, we start to find out more things of Kaiser, learn about his path to royalty as a lonely kid who was abused by his father, and through these actions we get to see why Kaiser is the way he is. And honestly, I can't even blame him. To have his father treat him that way, to then being able to save money for his own football and become this generation's superstar is honestly incredible. At first we couldn't really understand Kaiser at all from his superior personality, but with all things considered, everything he has done and said now in the series has meshed well with his character. Kaiser has now become an even greater character because of the way he was written, and with this new super goal he has scored, he has to have like 3 of the top 5 goals in bluelock right now, as he continues to find ways to score goals that seem impossible. I mean, that is his motto though. So what I loved so much from Kaiser during this game was his ability to recreate himself. We had seen Asagi being so well at adaptability the whole series, and now Asagi is taking more of Kaiser's emperor personality to nail Kaiser in the dirt, whereas Kaiser was able to recreate himself and change his ways in order to be successful. They are both still different types of players, and Asagi goes further into detail on this during the last 3 chapters. Kaiser being devoured by Asagi made him remember the feeling he had with his father, just being degraded and having that same irrational feeling. The discomfort, the sense of hopelessness. Kaiser would eventually reveal that he's afraid, which was a very vulnerable moment. He was afraid of losing everything, afraid of going back to the place he was before he played football. He didn't want to lose his status and glory that he worked so hard to achieve. He was born unwanted and was a painful reminder of someone's mistakes. We finally get some realism of Kaiser. He's not afraid to admit his faults now and is going back to reality of the situation that he's in. This makes him so much more relatable than the person he was before. Kaiser has stole and acquired prestige, glory, and wealth, and thought that doing that was making him more human, but now he's scared of losing everything he's won up until now. Kaiser is finally realizing what it's like to be on the other side of prestige. Asagi is doing to him what he has been doing to others this whole time, and it's the same situation like with Baro and his king's mentality. I love this right here by Kaiser as well. This is the fatal flaw and pitfall of a successful person. Right now he's not playing to steal the thing he desires, he's simply just playing not to lose. He picked fights he knew he could win. The question Kaiser had to ask himself was, what is the thing he desires now? He had already gained fandom and status, but now, what is it that he wants now? He had to go through what we call adversity. He needed something that makes him uncomfortable again, and this is a huge message for anyone out there. We all like to do things that are easy and comfortable for us, but after a while, we can't grow anymore from it. Kaiser is now starting to realize this himself. He sat on the throne in comfort instead of aspiring to greater heights. He began to play it safe and had already reached the top. But now he realizes there's a place above him, and where he's at now isn't where people will acknowledge him as the best player. We see a panel of Noah and Asagi at the top of the stairs showcasing the different perspectives of others. Kaiser uses greatness to shine against people below him, but people like Noah and Asagi don't care about Kaiser's status. They know that there is always something higher to achieve for, and instead aren't worrying about stopping the people below them, but to continue reaching the top no matter what. Continuing to protect his past achievements won't allow Kaiser to grow. Kaiser realizes that he now needs to get rid of it all. The joy he felt about becoming human, his past achievements, and his pride. Everything that he has ever won needs to be thrown away. We see this crazy panel of Kaiser reaching 0, and it looks like his skin was peeled off, literally getting rid of everything. He now needs to decide what he desires the most. What is something that he wants to protect? Kaiser needed to reach and find his original ego, the source of his power. His ego that was there from the beginning as a kid when he first saw that soccer ball in the store. Kaiser had completely changed his playstyle now, even passing the Raichi. He needed to discard everything and get rid of everything that defines who he currently is. Reset himself to when he was nobody and go back to when all he wanted was to live. Back when he was just a 0. He is no longer the king, but just a human like everyone else striving to reach the top. Kaiser has figured out the turning point of one's identity and how he needs to be greedy enough to achieve further success, and has to do this by being destroyed and rebuilt. It's crazy too, because as Kaiser is no longer focused on Asagi and moving like a team player, it makes Asagi and Kaiser actually resonate with each other as a team, creating the most dangerous combo we have seen in bluelock this far. Kaiser has now accepted that until the day he dies, he will endure any amount of discomfort. He won't stay afloat and be the same. I love the difference in Asagi and Kaiser here, as Asagi is looking for where his freedom is in the game, and Kaiser is looking for where his discomfort is in the game. This is where both of these characters differ in their personalities. Kaiser has always dreamed of getting out of his bad situations as a kid. He always wanted to be free and live on his own terms. He wanted to earn a lot of money, eat tons of food, and become human if he's super lucky. The most important thing Kaiser wanted was to be loved. This lonely boy this whole time wanted nothing else but love. It's quite the change of heart, and a side of Kaiser we had never seen before. Now just the kind of love Kaiser wants and from whom can still be decided, but Kaiser was just human like everyone else. He stepped over others and thought that was great for him, but in reality, he didn't want that. He just wanted to be loved. Kaiser even tells Ness to find a new king, as he loved the freedom Ness gave him, but he thrives best in discomfort and can't use the connection he had to him anymore. This was a huge change for Kaiser, as Ness was his only teammate at the time, but now he can be as uncomfortable as possible with all bluelock players on the field. This has me guessing that Ness will get subbed out, and we see maybe someone like Igarashi get in the game or Yukimiya. Kaiser is now in a match for the Sagi to determine who's the king of their generation. I'm truly not sure what will happen now in this game and who could possibly score the game-winning goal. It is now so unpredictable with Kaiser's sudden resurgence. I thought it was over for Kaiser and the favor was in the Sagi's way, but now they are both set up to be the kings of the next generation, and it will be cool to see how PXG responds, and especially Rin, who has been really quiet in this game. The power of wanting to be loved. Such a unique concept. Even for Kaiser, this is crazy. We all want to be loved at the end of the day and to be acknowledged by someone. Kaiser has never known the feeling of love. His mother left him and his father was terrible. The concept of love is foreign to Kaiser. Love is a fundamental human need that plays a crucial role in our emotional, psychological, and even physical well-being. Here are some reasons why love is so important, while we all need to be loved. Love gives us a sense of belonging and connection. Being loved makes us feel accepted and valued within a community or relationship. It also provides emotional support, helping us cope with life challenges, stress, and hardships. Knowing someone cares for us can significantly boost our resilience and mental health. Love often inspires us to become better individuals as well. The desire to support and care for loved ones can motivate personal growth and self-improvement. Loving relationships teach us empathy and understanding. They help us see the world from others' perspectives, fostering emotional intelligence and compassion. Love is essential because it fulfills our fundamental need for connection, support, and acceptance. It enhances our emotional, psychological, and physical health. Being loved allows us to thrive, find happiness, and navigate the complexities of life with a sense of security and purpose. I hope we all find the love we are seeking and continue to use it to fuel ourselves for the goals we desire, just like Kaiser did. I know for sure that Kaiser's story will make a new impact in my life, and remember to love others. Well, I thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back in the next one. Peace.